There is a place on Earth where two ancient currents collide.
Where the surface of the sea conceals an order of power, more ruthless than any kingdom ever forged by man.
Beneath this quiet surface, immense shadows are moving. They are a pod of orca. From the opposite direction, another predator approaches, 20 feet of muscle. Over 50 triangular teeth as sharp as scalpels, and black, expressionless eyes.
The great white shark, a masterpiece of 400 million years of natural selection. Two forces, the same waters. Only one will leave as the arbiter.
But the answer will not be found in strength. It lies in something far deeper.
Something that took humanity millennia to begin to understand.
Welcome to Gaia Docs, where we explore the most magnificent mysteries of the natural world.
This is the story of the Sea of Japan, where each layer of water is a kingdom.
Each species a piece of the puzzle, and the ocean does not belong to the strongest.
It belongs to the most intelligent. But to understand who truly reigns at the apex, one must first understand the world that created them.
A world that begins where two great currents meet. "64 million square miles, 25,000 islands, one ocean."
The Pacific, the largest body of water on the planet, stretches from the Arctic to the Antarctic, covering nearly 1/3 of the Earth's surface. But not all parts of this vast ocean are equally rich.
Some waters are near deserts, while in others, life erupts with unbelievable abundance.
The coast of Japan is one such place. From the south, the Kuroshio Current carries warm tropical waters,
Flowing along the archipelago with immense speed and heat. From the north, the cold, nutrient-rich Oyashio Current flows down.
From the Bering and Okhotsk seas, carrying with it millions of tons of plankton. Where these two currents meet, a miracle occurs. Warm water meets cold.
Nutrients from the deep are forced to the surface. Algae bloom, plankton flourish.
And from this, the entire food chain is ignited. The Kuroshio-Oyashio convergence is one of the planet's greatest oceanographic phenomena.
Where equatorial warmth and Arctic chill create a colossal energy frontier.
This is why the Northwest Pacific is considered one of the richest fishing grounds on the planet.
Herring arrive first, millions of them. So dense, the sea's surface turns to silver.
Then mackerel, then squid, and behind them, the apex predators.
From icy Hokkaido in the north, where sea lions and seals rest on drifting ice,
to tropical Okinawa in the south, where coral reefs shimmer like underwater cities. And in this coral metropolis, a tiny resident swims among the deadly tentacles of a sea anemone, completely untroubled.
The clownfish, less than 4.5 inches long, so brightly colored, it is almost a provocation.
Any other creature that touches the anemone's tentacles would be paralyzed in an instant.
Thousands of stinging cells, called nematocysts, firing venom faster than a speeding bullet.
But the clownfish swims through them as if they were its home, because they are.
A layer of glycoprotein mucus covers the clownfish's entire body, acting as a chemical shield, rendering it unrecognizable to the nematocysts as a target.
A perfect symbiotic pact written in chemistry, without need for language.
But the clownfish's most astonishing secret lies not in its mucus, but in its gender.
Every clownfish community has a strict social structure. A single, dominant female, the largest of the group.
A single breeding male ranks just below her. The rest for non-breeding males, waiting in line.
All clownfish are born male, without exception. When the female dies, the largest male does not find a new mate.
Testosterone levels plummet. Estrogen surges. Testicular tissue transforms into ovaries.
Within weeks, the male becomes female completely, permanently, irreversibly.
Science calls this protandrous hermaphroditism, a clinical term for one of nature's most spectacular transformations. Orca. The next male in the hierarchy then ascends to the role of the breeding male, and the cycle continues.
The clownfish understood this long before Darwin wrote his first line.
In the ocean, survival belongs not to the biggest or the fastest. Sometimes, it belongs to the most adaptable.
To the one willing to change its very being when circumstances demand. A beach in southern Japan. At night, a great dark shape slowly pulls itself from the water's edge.
Each movement on the sand is a colossal effort. A body designed to fly through water now fights against gravity on land.
Tonight, this female returns to the very beach where she was born, perhaps 40 years ago, perhaps longer. Natal homing, the ability to return to one's birthplace after decades of wandering the open ocean.
From this moment, the eggs depend on one thing: temperature.
Events. Between 45 and 70 days later, the sand begins to stir. Thousands of hatchlings, their only instinct driving them towards the light reflecting off the sea. This is the way of the ocean.